I'm leaving, Allina Parker announced, standing up. Allina had spent the day with her friend Kent. Dinner and a movie. It had been hours since they'd returned to his place. They'd chatted about nothing in particular, but it was good. Easy. She'd missed hanging out with him. Things had been strained between them since she'd moved away months earlier. But now they seemed to be back to normal. It wouldn't last, though. Kent looked up from his phone and smiled.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
No, I'm leaving town, Allina explained. I've decided to go back to Ohio. Isaac and I are going to be married as soon as possible. Alina's gaze dropped to a piece of lint on the plush taupe carpet. Gripping the bottom of her sweater, she steeled herself for his response. Kent didn't care for Isaac. That much was obvious. In fact, her friend had made it known on numerous occasions. Announced it every single time he got the chance, no matter who was around, oftentimes without regard for her feelings. She expected a similar reaction to this news. But they needed to talk about it. She couldn't leave without telling him. Seconds passed with no response. Allina finally met Kent's pensive gaze. His dark eyes traveled over her face. It was no different from any other time he'd looked at her like that. It felt like a tender caress, the way his gaze seemed to take every part of her in and hold her. Her stomach tightened, and she couldn't help but wonder if that feeling would ever go away. Lord knows she wanted it to. She'd spent the better part of her adult years loving Kent, only to have him reject her time and time again. Unrequited love was not the life she'd envisioned for herself. She had no choice but to move on. Say something, she croaked.
Why?
He asked. Allina wondered if it was a trick question, if Kent was playing some sort of game with her. Only he didn't play those types of games. You know we're engaged, Kent. That had been another day, another argument. It felt like a lifetime ago. I believe this is the best decision for me. He loves me and wants to spend his life with me, she answered, holding her chin up high.
Do you love him?
Kent asked. Alina's mouth fell open. She hadn't expected him to ask her that. Even so, it was a valid question. Something she would have asked her friend in the same situation.